can't lie. You niggas better pick your side. The homies down the ride. Tell me, nigga, is you down the slide?
This motherfucker. I had Don Julio sitting this motherfucker for like 3 days. This motherfucker strong. So what's up, man? What's been going on, man?
I'm gonna stop drinking when I record.
I'm a sip. You probably just need to drink wine.
Or eat. Like wine. Wine for bitches.
No, it ain't, man. I can't drink champagne. That should make my stomach hurt.
This nigga, you Lil Wayne.
I swear to God, I was about to say it might be a psychological thing. This is Wayne said that shit. It might not even hurt. I might just be saying that.
This nigga ain't had no champagne.
Yeah. Now that shit do make my stomach hurt, man. Especially that Moet. Hey, you seen that? What'd you say?
Give me a headache. I can only drink that shit if I mix it with hard liquor. Pause.
So you don't drink mimosas?
Nigga pause.
It depends. It got to be like a certain kind of champagne. A lot of champagne. I don't know what it is about that shit. That shit give me a headache though after I drink. Like not during I'm drinking it, but like you know how you would get a hangover. I have a headache probably like an hour or two after I've been drinking champagne.
Oh yeah. I don't really know. I'll be straight, bro. As long as I don't mix light and dark, I don't really get hangovers. And sometimes if I drink some cool light and dark, like say I drink some Douce and some like Don Julio, like I ain't gonna get no hangover.
You do know if hangover is like the change in your body from consuming the alcohol. So when you don't get hangovers no more, that means you like a real alcoholic. I mean, your body it then got used to the toxins of alcohol and it don't phase you no more.
Damn, I'm too young for that.
What if you never got him? What if you never got him?
Then you probably was a born alcoholic.
You probably was born alcoholic, man. Probably was a crack baby.
Niggas just waiting for a chance to throw that in there.
That's the first thing that came to my mind when niggas say born like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, you gotta remember too. Like, I've heard that whatever the mama consume during the pregnancy or even before the pregnancy, whatever been in her system, that shit can cause addiction with the unborn child.
Yeah.
Or darn.
That's some crazy shit. I remember when I was young, I thought waterhead was a joke because we used to call motherfuckers waterhead. Waterhead, big ass head, like a waterhead. Until nigga, I knew a female who had a baby that had water on the brain. His head was big as a bitch. I'm like, man, I thought this was a joke the whole time. That's like a real condition.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I ain't clowning. I'm just saying.
Y'all remember
I was just saying, I thought it was some bullshit.
Y'all remember them Zika babies in Brazil?
Yeah, what?
That Zika virus in Brazil. They had the mosquitoes. When they bite the pregnant girl, the baby head would come out super small. You don't remember that?
Hell no.
That shit was...
That's what happened to you.
Nah. Nah, you got to see them babies, bro. That shit was crazy.
I think I seen them. They got the little heads with the big ears.
And the big eyes.
No, I don't know.
If we was popping, we for sure be canceled this episode already.
Wow, man, this is medical. Nigga, this is science.
Niggas laughing at sick babies and shit. That ain't cool, cuz.
Man, I wasn't laughing, my nigga. I just found out. Sometimes you gotta find out shit real the hard way.
Yeah.
Well, shit, it wasn't. I mean, shit, it's day hard way. Shit, Trey the one was laughing at him. I ain't gonna say who, but Trey know who. Trey the one was laughing when he seen the baby.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
Trey just didn't know. He didn't. You feel me? The
That
baby
was
look a lot like the pops, and the
that was
pops not no attractive nigga.
was it Ryan Phelps? He went out there doing all that dumb shit in Brazil.
I don't even know who Ryan Phelps is.
Yeah, the water. He was a swimmer.
Michael Phelps, nigga.
Oh well, nah, yeah, that's right. Nah, what's the other nigga? It was the one nigga right under him. That's
I had a feeling. I'm like, I don't want to just go along with the conversation. He ain't talking about that nigga.
it's the other nigga. He was out there doing some dumb shit, lost endorsements.
What other nigga?
He was I ain't gonna say the runner up, but he was a swimmer out there competing.
I remember that nigga, one of the Ball brothers, man, they tried to lock that nigga up for stealing sunglasses.
They did lock that nigga up.
Oh yeah,
Nigga, sunglasses. A nigga
Oh, he got locked up for that shit?
Hell yeah. He was out there for a minute before they got Trump to go get the nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
hey, Trump directly saved a lot of niggas while he was in office, bro.
Kodak, Wayne. It was
Kodak said he'd give him $1 million right now if he wanted.
Shit, I would too if I was facing the time Kodak was facing and the orange nigga come get me out. Shit. Trump was really like, man, I don't care what nobody say. Trump was really like president we never had. Like, man,
Nigga, Trump for 2024, man. I stand on that, man.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
Yeah, I stand on that, man. I don't have a problem. I don't even have a political party. I just like Trump.
Trump is one of them people, and I don't expect the masses of America to understand it because we live in a country where people look at shit that don't matter and don't pay attention to shit that do matter. So when he get up there and he give his opinions about certain things, people will base his opinions on bullshit on his whole presidency. But when you look, the job percentages of minorities went up in this country while he was in office. And let's not even talk about the other little chili that was coming through. I mean, we ain't never seen no president like this. Like, for the people who didn't benefit off of it, I always be like, man, the people who was like, oh, y'all gonna go to jail and all that shit, like, man, yo, bad. I got my reparations.
And then all the money that was donated to black college funds, all type of shit like that. Like I said, I remember I told this I posted something about Donald Trump, and this female, she gonna say, I hate that orange motherfucker. I can't believe you. I'm like, what are you talking about? She like, any black people that support him is stupid and they hate themselves. I'm like, damn. She say, yeah, Trump. I'm like, nigga, I like Trump. She say, how you like Trump? Trump hates you and your kids. I'm like, that's some crazy shit to say, bro. I'm like, so I say, so Trump is racist, correct? She said, yeah. I say, point me to one thing Trump said that was racist towards black people. Give me one thing. Give me one, because I can go down the list on Biden. I can show you. I ain't even got to tell you. I can show you videos. You feel what I'm saying? Tell me. That's what I be wondering. Niggas just be saying shit that other people be saying, bro. Because if you ask them why, they wouldn't even have no explanation for you.
I truly believe that when Nipsey Hussle and YG came out with that fuck Donald Trump, I mean, it might be a little far-fetched, but I mean, that was a campaign move. Somebody got at them to do that because what it did was you got two of the biggest rappers out of California that at the time they impact in our state was hell of it. Like they was two of the biggest, rappers out of our state at the time. And Nipsey was truly having his biggest run ever. YG, we already know he's global, and these niggas gonna make a song, fuck Donald Trump, and they had the whole state of California singing this shit, and people followed it because it was them, because of the stardom that they got. People followed it, but in reality, like, it's like, why fuck Donald Trump? Like, it probably was niggas in the video with Cuban links on their neck that they got courtesy of Donald Trump in the video talking about fuck Donald Trump. Niggas who living in high rises downtown LA, driving Porsches and Ferraris through LA at a period at that time, talking about fuck Donald Trump. But nigga, are you looking at your life right now, nigga?
I mean, I always looked at it as, how do these motherfuckers got the okay to just diss the president? I've never seen this shit before, bro.
Yeah, no,
These
that was
niggas,
deep, right? Paul.
yeah, I'm like, I've never seen that. In my lifetime, like I say, I've been alive for Clinton, Obama, Donald Trump. I ain't George Bush. You feel what I'm saying? I've never seen a president, and niggas didn't like George Bush, bro. I've never seen a president. Oh, remember when Kanye West said George Bush doesn't care about black people? Nigga, that was the biggest thing in the world, bro. They cut the camera. These niggas made a whole song saying "fuck the president." That was on the radio. That's what I'm saying. Like, it had to be an agenda behind it. You know what I mean? It had to be something bigger than, you know what I mean, than just what meets the eye, bro. Because like I said, I ain't never seen, you know, the niggas can get the okay to make a song dissing the president. That was way out shit.
And then when you fast forward into the right now, right? You could be in conversation with people, the same people who you could remember at those times that people you know personally, that was like, yeah, fuck Donald Trump, man, we got to get a new president. Then you fast forward into now, these are the same people saying they miss Trump now. The same people saying they miss Trump because you don't know how good you got it until you got Biden.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much, like, because you know during his presidency, most of the time I was in prison, so or the whole term, the shit I would see on the media, then I'm finally getting out and having access to these social medias and actually seeing the whole speech or seeing the other part of the media that is not bought by the media that's mainly pushed. Nigga, it's a lot of shit that you just like blind to, or messages that they make you think. Like, cause everybody in jail think the nigga racist. Just based on you get two channels, nigga, and they both pro whoever ain't Trump. So
yeah. Well, you know, that's how you rile black people up. Just yell out racist. You know what I mean? Like you just say a nigga racist. And it was quite crazy that he going up against the minorities. He going up against the Obama administration and Hillary. You feel what I'm saying? This is who he going up against, and these are the people that's calling him racist. And you gotta, it was, oh man, like I said, a lot of times people be calling this dude, well, every time, because ain't nobody been able to show me yet. Like I say, show me something where he's being racist towards black people, bro. Like, show me something. Niggas want to talk about him not paying his workers and you know what I mean, shit like that. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't qualify that as racist, bro. That's just how rich people do shit sometimes. You know what I mean?
I do remember him saying like certain things, Rob, where it kind of made me raise an eyebrow. But I think when you judge people, you got to kind of look in the mirror. And for every time I did hear him say something questionable, it made me look like, well, shit, he all right with me because he ain't more racist than me. I mean,
like I said, I've never even heard him say nothing questionable, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And the history I know about this dude, about what he done did for black businesses, you know what I mean? For like I said, for the black colleges, even as far as bringing black women on the red carpet when white people didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't really. You know what I mean? I can't say the man is racist, bro. Just because a bunch of motherfuckers saying he racist, I can't vouch for it.
I mean, like I said, I've heard some things, but like I said, they not even worth mentioning because I also believe in there's words and then there's actions. So
yeah,
and there's feelings and then there's actions. So let's say he don't like black people while he was in office. No matter what he like or don't like, he did the right thing. So, you know, I rather if you put a KKK wizard in office and you put him in front of us and he got the hat on, the hood and all that shit, he doing this and all that shit, but this nigga hooking black people up, I don't give a fuck what he feels. He's doing the right thing. it's
Yeah.
it's when you doing the wrong thing. I got a problem with it. I don't give a fuck what you say. If Trey tell me, you know, hey, I kick it with the ops, but he's still willing to get in the car with me and go smash the ops. I'll be like, I don't give a fuck what Trey talking about. I know what Trey do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, nah, on the real. Because I look at it the same way. Like you say, it's what you do. I remember when Obama say, I can't just I'm not saying word for word, but basically he was like, he can't do things just for black people. He's not the black president. He's America's president. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, the first thing this nigga Biden do is pass a law for the Asians soon as he come in. You feel me? Obama did 2 terms, ain't get nigga shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, like you say, man, this, is what you do, but black people, we highly emotional anyway. You know what I mean? It ain't too many of us that you say, like how you say that accept the Grand Wizard as the president. That nigga could be giving niggas 5,000 a week. Man, niggas is gonna be mad. He racist and woo, niggas gonna want to back up something.
yeah, man, that's black people for you. But like, I mean, shit, them, 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 them feelings come from oppression, though. That's
Yeah,
black people
yeah.
being traumatized, and even if you not,
Soldier boy.
yeah, even if you not personally traumatized by oppression, I do believe that ancestors being traumatized is something that can be passed down. I don't know it word for word, but I watched a study on that about how did they word it? Like
Ancestral memory.
like passed down trauma. Like you didn't have to actually go through it, but you got slavery, people getting their ass whooped and done wrong, and then it create ass whoopings in the household. I mean, like they was like mothers and fathers beating the shit out of their children as discipline is a trickle down from slavery from the superior whooping the slave ass, and then you get the mother and father thinking that it's okay to whoop their kids ass, and we still doing that to this day.
Hey, so you don't think the slave masters beat their kids' ass?
They probably did, but beating their kids' ass, beating the slaves' ass, they was whooping ass. So the people, the people that was up under them, like you only know what you're taught until you decide to open your third eye and think for yourself. Other than that, everything we do is learned behavior.
But I think physical discipline, I think that's a global thing. America might be the only place that don't agree with physical discipline. Because I know some places, nigga, you get caught stealing, they'll cut your hand off. You know what I mean? Nice. And so America, which is known for being soft and every, you know what it is. America might be the only place that don't agree with physical discipline.
To the minimum. It's definitely physical discipline, but it ain't as extreme as other countries. That's why in America women are able to get away with so much bullshit, but we're not gonna say it's no discipline here. It's just not as extreme as other countries.
Yeah. I mean, shit, the only discipline they got out here for, nigga, is legal discipline and shit is prison. You know what I mean? They really don't got it. They really ain't. Go ahead.
And death.
I mean, yeah, and death, and then all states don't even have the death penalty. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying out here in general, like as far as America, because the Western civilization, would they be saying on TikTok?
Well, that's why I said legally. Like legally, the only repercussion they have is prison. But I mean, if you just talk about in the street shit, they can do all types of shit to you.
Prison and death. They can give you death in prison. The lethal injection. That's death.
No, yeah, you're right. That's why I just said that. But all states don't even carry the death penalty. You feel me? That's not like an America thing. That's certain states don't have the death penalty. And I heard they trying to abolish it. Period.
Well, they are. I read about that, but I also read that you got some states so extreme that they're trying to bring the electric chair back in some states. So while you got some states trying to get rid of the death penalty, you got some states trying to enhance the shit.
Well, yeah, that's the common battle between the Democrats and Republicans.
Right.
Off on crime, some ain't. So that's gonna switch up every time. It's whoever majority.
Well, I know out here, they would the Gaston. He trying to get rid of it. Period. Because most states done got rid of it already. You got states like Texas that's killing niggas once a month. You know what I'm saying? That's really holding on to the shit like that. But I was in jail with a gang of niggas that was going, nigga. I was in jail. The last time I was in jail, I was with this nigga. He been fighting his case for so long. He was fighting. Hey, this nigga was fighting his case when I came down from prison and had to go to the county.
Yeah.
He was fighting his case then. You feel what I'm saying? And this was 2018. 18? Or was it before that? No, it was that. It was. I just came from the print. And he was fighting double murder. He was fighting the death penalty the whole time. So I want to say it was probably 4 years at the time he was fighting the case. He was fighting the death penalty the whole time. Nigga, as soon as Gaston got in office, he went to court. He was like, shit, how niggas, any good news? He like, shit, they dropped the DP. But that's what everybody was saying when they was coming back from court. That everybody that was fighting the DP was getting it dropped. It's crazy how many motherfuckers fighting the DP. That shit, wow.
The craziest part about it though, like have y'all ever seen or like heard of anybody getting actually being executed while they still in like they early years? Like they let you grow old in prison and they take you out once you're an old man anyway.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I think Texas, they execute you kind of fast.
They get you out of here in Texas. They not playing that shit.
Really. This nigga Trey froze, you see?
Spaghetti. Put his mouth open.
Whatever. This is...
Yeah, now on the real, man, but hell yeah, nigga, they'll sit you there. But because a lot of times what niggas do is, you exhaust all your appeals. So it's not like niggas just take the death penalty and just be like, fuck it. Niggas go through all the appeal process, however many levels it is to appeal. And then some niggas even confess to other murders so they can do the whole trial process all over again. You feel me? If you keep confessing the murders, and they keep like charging you with them, and you do that for the longest. You feel what I'm saying? Until they be like, man, you know what? Nah, nigga. You feel me? Well, yeah, I was just looking at some shit like that right now, man.
Yeah, that's like, fuck all that. Just get me out the way.
I mean, nah, nigga, because shit, nigga, a lot of people get their shit overturned, bro. A lot of people get their shit overturned.
And do what? Go home?
Now, well, I've seen that, but that's when you beat your case. I'm not talking about like getting your case overturned, like niggas they just decide not to murder, like not to kill you.
If I know, yeah. I guess now with all the shit that's happening, yeah. But if I just know, okay, it's probably gonna be in 10 years, they're gonna just chip me. Man, fuck all that. Get me out the way.
Yeah, nah, cause cause it can go like even with Tookie. Nigga, they didn't have to kill Tookie, bro. In all actuality, they shouldn't have. You feel what I'm saying? They really shouldn't have, my nigga. And it wasn't that like his crime. His crime got reversed or something. It was just everything that he did. Winning the Nobel Peace Prize and watching and writing the kids' books and being an advocate against gangbanging. They should have considered all that shit. And man, just let him do life. Like, we ain't got to kill him. Just let him do life. All he doing is writing kid books anyway. You feel me? So it's not like your case get overturned. They can just decide that, you know what? He, don't kill him. Just let him sit here.
Tookie, them getting rid of Tookie was politics, man. Mm-hmm. You had election, Facts. And you had all kind of shit going on, and then you had the boy who, Schwarzenegger name was attached to Tookie. And you know what I mean? I felt like that was politics, had to prove a point. You know what I mean? Playing as your countryman, playing for your country. And that was politics getting rid of him, man, because his people done way worse crimes than took it, man.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get into details, man, but the specifics of that case is kind of gruesome. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't gonna say way worse. It ain't too much you can do that's way worse. You know what I mean? But,
I read the shit, but
yeah,
I say I be watching all kind of little murder mystery shit, man. It's so many niggas sitting on death row for some of the wildest shit. You know what I mean? To me, it's just what he was there for. I'm not saying it wasn't wild, but I've watched shit where they talking about wild shit, like off the hook
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So
It's certain things like multiple victims, kids, police, that shit like that. You know what I mean? Shit like that gets you the death
I don't know.
penalty, man. It's something I like to bring up all the time. Is that I don't know if it's changed, but nigga, no white man has ever been on death row for killing a black man ever. That's some crazy shit. If you think of the horrendous things that white people have done to black people, bro, there's never been a black man on death row for a white man on death row for killing a black man.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, on the real, my motherfucking
That
my motherfucking back hurt, man. Oh, I seen that nigga Jay-Z today. I told y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this nigga. I ain't go, you know what I mean? I ain't go.
Oh man, bro.
Man, I don't even know what nigga. I just know niggas is paused.
Yeah, my boy says back hurting, start stretching. Hey, but no, where you see Jay-Z at?
Shit, they got work. Shit, he got an office up there. He got an office up there, but shit, he don't really be there like that.
This nigga got an office? The fuck?
Yeah, nigga, it's Rock Nation, nigga.
He had a bunch of security?
Huh?
Had a bunch of security, or he was solo?
Hell no, bro. None, actually.
Yeah.
On the real, but how the nigga move, you wouldn't even know it's him, bro. Like how he moved, you wouldn't even like he a smart nigga. Like you wouldn't even look twice. Like, you wouldn't even know. Huh?
Do you see his hair?
That's how I knew it was him.
Exactly. That's he made my point, nigga.
Yeah, that's how but shit, we was still in the building. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure once he wouldn't just have his head out the window driving down the street. That should be crazy though, man. I be feeling like, man, that should just be a matter of time, man. Like, one thing, like prison niggas is delusional as a motherfucker, bro. Like they delusional as fuck. But one thing, talking to a nigga in prison, it like talking to Kiki, right? He make a nigga want to seize the moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, he make you like, man, let me hurry up and do, like, you know what I mean? Like, they talk like tomorrow not promised. You know what I'm saying? They talk like tomorrow not promised, man. And you try to, like, a lot of times, you ever try to make sense? I mean, like, you ever try to talk sense into the irrational, but the irrational person may be right?
Sometimes.
That makes sense. How the fuck does that make sense?
Okay, boom, boom, boom. Like, right, I can tell you what you should do. Like, I can tell you what it makes sense. Like, bro, it makes sense. Do this, and that. Don't lose your job, bro. Just take your time. Wooty whoop. And then the radical motherfucker be like, man, fuck that. Walk up to that nigga and be like, wooty woo woo. Like, nah, bro. You feel me? Like, sometimes.
Oh, you're rational.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Sometimes being irrational put niggas in the position they want to be in. Because they said fuck it and just took the risk. You know what I'm saying? While motherfuckers think like, nah, I can't do that. Let me plan this shit out right. Let me just wait for my opportunity. Like the nigga that don't give a fuck get all the bitches. He just gonna talk to all the bitches. Like, he don't care. You might look better than this nigga. You might dress better than this nigga. But you timid. You feel what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. He own everything. He gonna get more bitches than you. That's just how the game go.
What they say, if you aim for the moon, and even if you miss, you might land among stars. Shit, I mean, that's just real shit. Then I look at it too, like, in your position, I would be looking at it too, like, is this something I'm finna be doing for the rest of my life? So why not risk it and approach somebody like that? Because what do you do if 3-4 months from now you just for whatever reason happen to not be employed in that building no more, and you're gonna be looking back like, damn, I ain't even getting a bag there no more. I should have took my chance and hollered at Jay.
Yeah, no, on the real facts. That's what goes with what I was saying, man. Like sometime when you be trying to talk sense to the irrational, they be saying some way y'all shit, but in the back of your head, you be like, I should just do that shit, my nigga.
If that shit,
Just
that shit work, we own, nigga.
Yeah, the real man, shit. Niggas never know, man. Niggas never know. Hey,
You
so what's in the news, man? You seen that? Go ahead.
Like that nigga was getting that 50 cent. See, this is my thing.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
What's wrong with niggas, bro? like that be them niggas that like when I seen that video, I thought of your comment when I said the video, the nigga jumping on the stage to grab J. Cole. Like, what the fuck is the end game here, my nigga? The first nigga gonna punk this nigga into listening to your shit, and he just gonna like it so much he forget about how rude and aggressive you was. Like, niggas is nuts, bro.
Hey, on the real, bro. Like, what is it? Like, what are you doing on there, bro? You singing opera with Lil Wayne bars? Like what? Like what? Like how? Like you gotta be coming with something so undeniable for a nigga to listen to that shit and start liking that shit.
What if you look at it like this though? What if you get absolutely nothing from the situation from that celebrity that you running up on, right? But how inspiring can it be? Because they're walking in public all day and they usually don't stop for nobody. So let's say if you just the one person walk up, because I seen somebody ran up on Yo Gotti. He was coming out of a building or something with a security, and the dude just walked on Yo Gotti. He didn't say nothing. He didn't speak to nobody. That nigga just walked up and started busting, just started rapping. And Yo Gotti security was trying to move the dude out the way. And Yo Gotti like, no, let him go. The dude finished busting, and Gotti told him, he's like, you dope, and shook the dude head and got in his vehicle, and they pushed off. Now he don't get no opportunity, right there from that. But like you don't know like how that for him, that individual, how inspired he'll be. The fact that somebody like that just gave you a listen, thought you was dope enough to listen to you for a moment, that might give some people a different kind of drive to be like, I'm going to the studio right now.
Oh, that's cool, but what we talking about? That nigga that was in that video, bro.
Yeah.
Think about the for 50 over his, bro. So you ain't gonna I just want you to listen to my shit, bro. Like,
bro, 50 was about to beat the shit out that nigga, man.
He took the chance though. He took the chance though. If he didn't walk up on 50, who's to say that he would even get to be in the presence of somebody, that powerful in music or whatever? Who's to say that he'll ever get that chance to be around that type of person again? So even though it didn't go good for him, he won't never have regrets of, damn, I should have said something to 50. He shot for it. He looked stupid as a motherfucker, but
no.
And then too, go ahead.
It's approach. I no longer think like it's that difficult to be around celebrities or be able to approach them and just start spitting raps. Because I don't think it's that difficult nowadays. I think the approach better, because he was out. That nigga was aggressive.
Hey, you seen that nigga that I think he killed his girlfriend? He used to be running up the niggas rapping.
Hell no.
That was that nigga was known for. He used to just come like all the celebrities, like he catch the celebrity, he just walk up to him rapping. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas done got on him, like got on his head. Like nigga, you going about it the wrong way. Like really done got on you. And I think this nigga killed his girlfriend, man. Nigga killed his girl. And
Yeah.
in jail waiting to see what happens. Allegedly. He allegedly killed. That bitch is probably talking shit when that nigga got home. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna never make it. You run around rapping at these niggas. Bitch, I'm on my way, bitch.
He gonna be running niggas sales rapping.
Yeah. That nigga on the real, but shit, he, like I said, even with that, man, and nowadays, you know, I was tripping on Joe Smith's wife, the ex-basketball player that is
one with the OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's OnlyFans. This nigga Trey got half his face in the camera.
Camera was shooting the shot.
This the nigga I'm tripping off her, bro, and how much she capitalizing off this situation, my nigga. She was just on Adam 22 amongst I think like 3 or 4 other platforms I've seen her on. But she was on Adam 22, and Adam 22 was like, you know, so what are your plans? Is there any anything? What do you basically do you got anything in the works with your newfound fame? I'm like, what the fuck does this bitch do? You feel what I'm saying? But see, said that to say this, it's the shock value. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even the nigga with 50 Cent. I don't know that nigga songs at all still. But I guarantee a large amount of people went and looked up his songs. You know what I mean? Because we even know who the nigga is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, certain other people are more invested into this shit, than we are. So when they sing that shit, I'm pretty sure. Because now that we talking about it, I kind of want to hear it now. Like,
hard as fuck.
Yeah, you got them dudes like you got situations like J-Rock's story. J-Rock followed Lil Wayne's tour and sold his CDs outside this nigga's shit. And it probably was niggas looking at that nigga like, you spending your own money, you following this nigga shit. This nigga ain't coming out the building giving you that, like, good job or nothing. Like, eventually, Wayne paid him some attention and did a verse for him. So you never know what kind of shot you got in when
Track like did you see you seen the actual video with T.I.'s son when the argument first started and all that?
I didn't know what y'all talking about.
You ain't see that?
Nah.
With T.I. and his son getting into it?
Nah.
Oh damn. Yeah, well they was at the Falcons game. I think they did it was like it's hip hop 50-year anniversary. And at the Falcons game, they had a lot of Atlanta rappers come through and whatever. And T.I. was there, and T.I. brought his son and Tiny or whatever. And they basically got to telling T.I.'s son that nigga, you not from the trenches, nigga. We have money, nigga. You not from the trenches. And he talking about some, he stand on business and can't nobody pull his whole card, and T.I. not telling the whole truth. Anyway, they got into it. Because I guess, did they say he pushed Tiny?
He pushed Tiny and then T.I. roughed him up.
T.I. got him. You can see T.I. He like, get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. T.I. like, nigga, you ain't fucking with me. Nigga, you can't fuck with me. I'm like, nigga, that shit. I look at it as this, man. As fathers, we always get the shit in of the stick anyway. You know what I mean? Like, we can never do enough. You know what I mean, nigga? If we give $1 million, we could have gave 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, as fathers, nigga can never do enough. But at some point, like, damn, my nigga, like, especially as T.I.'s son, my nigga, like, okay, you in your mind, you might think, nigga, I'm about that life, nigga, I'm about the business or whatever you may think. In your mind, whatever you may think. Bro, to think that your pops ain't do nothing for you is mentally ill, bro. Like, you still gotta be like really wrong with you, bro? You feel me? You might not, like he say, like, you know, maybe what he say, the money raised me or something, or his grandma raised him or some bullshit like that.
He said
Whatever.
he said his grandma raised.
Yeah, whatever that shit they say. He used to just go to T.I. and them for the show, all that shit. Nigga, that shit may be true. At the end of the day, all the opportunities that you have is because of that man, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Why are you like but I'm speaking on T.I. behalf. But speaking on T.I., like, imagine how that feel though. Imagine how that feel, like all the sacrifices, all the hard work that you put in to put your family in this situation, and you got your kid doing this to you, and not only doing this to you, doing this shit in public. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm T.I., my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit, Lil dude need his ass whooped, bro. Lil dude need his ass whooped.
That what happened with them though. That's come from being privileged. That comes from being privileged. That's not a I get what you're saying, and I agree. Like, you can never do too much. That's true.
You
I go
know?
in the store with my son right now. You know what I mean? He asked for Spider-Man. I get him Spider-Man. This nigga get talking about he want Black Panther too. And I'm a bad guy. He be in the car with Spider-Man in the back seat and be mad at me because he didn't get Black Panther too. So that is correct. But this situation is of being privilege. When kids don't know no struggle, they don't know how good that they had it growing up, because they don't know what it's like to do bad. So they act like that. That's entitlement. Like, and especially when they in his position where he think he's in the streets all of a sudden, he feel like he got something to prove. He feel like he got something to prove, and I'm like that and all that shit. Like, that shit's bullshit. It's entitlement. Even it's not just only on larger scales. I've been told by my pops, you know what I mean? Like, when I say certain things and we gave you too much. You didn't struggle like I struggled. My mama and them didn't have nothing. So, you know what I mean? It's a form of entitlement, man. And T.I. probably didn't take it personal, because you if you raise your kids, you know if you spoiled them or not. So, like, this, you'll be looking at them like, fucking brat. I shouldn't have did shit for your ass, little fucking brat. You don't appreciate shit.
If I was in on my son a dumbass, nigga still trying to brag about some dumb shit, I stand on business. Man, what the fuck?
I mean, but it's beyond calling that nigga a dumbass. I'm pretty sure he's been a dumbass for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? Is the reason why I gotta disagree a little bit to say that I'm kind of sure T.I. did take it personal, because it was personal. You know what I mean? Like, one thing is, you don't embarrass your parents in front of people, bro. Like, that's what you don't do. You learn that from a young age. You know what I mean? Your mama will talk to you with her eyes. Nigga, she'll mumble, like, you better sit your ass the fuck down. You know what I mean? Like, shit that you may be able to get away with at home, you're not gonna get away with in front of people, bro. You know what I mean? And then at the age he is now, he should have a better understanding than what he got. You know what I mean? The nigga not 12, 13 years old. You know what I mean? So it's hard. It's hard for a nigga for a parent not to take that personal, because, like, for example, let's say I'm with my kids or whatever, and like you say, a similar situation. Let's say it's a similar situation, and you be like, my son, he want the X-Men, or he want the Spider-Man or whatever, and I get him the Spider-Man, but now he want the Black Panther. I don't get him the Black Panther. He gonna look at it like I didn't do nothing for him, like I didn't do shit. You feel what I'm saying? And if I overhear a conversation, he might say something like, "My daddy don't do nothing for me. My daddy don't buy me nothing." It's hard not to take that personal, bro. You feel what I'm
Especially if it was
saying?
your last $20 for that goddamn Spider-Man.
With me, when it happens, I don't take it personal. But what I do is I reevaluate my parents. So next time we in the store, I make him see what, even though the money ain't a problem, but I make him see what it feel like to truly not get shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's basically parenting. It's teaching. It's teaching. It's teaching your kids how to appreciate. And I think when you in the position that T.I. and Tiny is, both of his parents is entertainers. You know, even though, you know, by the time the little boy was born, Tiny wasn't, you know, on a large platform no more. But I'm pretty sure she was still touring and, you know, being in the mix doing, you know, you got people we don't even hear of that still tour the world off of old ass songs. So he got busy parents. So a lot of times when you have those type of parents that are celebrities or very wealthy, these people busy. So the fact that he's saying that his grandma raised them, they probably didn't get a chance to instill certain morals in them. And being in the position they are, they know that. So when I say he probably don't feel bad, he know his kids is spoiled ass brats. He's acting like this on camera, but it ain't the first time we've seen him act up. I think that's the most extreme. But we've seen him doing all kind of goofy shit on camera since he's got old. Even when they had the TV show, I thought he was like a little retard or something. I mean, so his behaviors are not new. So it's kind of like, because it's in a public eye, we'll probably be like, T.I. felt some kind of way. But man, they been putting up with that little nigga bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, T.I. done made a couple of public statements, basically saying that he washed his hands with the boy, before this shit. He washed his hands with him. The route he going, he know he gonna end up in prison. Don't tell him what to do, you know what I mean? Because he been telling it to his son. So like I say, man, it's hard not to take it personal. It's probably a little easier when you got young kids, but when you got older kids and you kind of see the route they going and they disrespecting you along with that route, it's kind of hard not to take it personal, bro. Especially when you've been through shit, huh?
I feel like you did a lot for him.
Yeah, you look not. Go ahead.
Well, I said I'm just I'm pretty sure he has done a lot for him. And it's like it'd be a slap in the face if you feel like you did an adequate amount of parenting. Not perfect, obviously, but you tried your best. And the nigga come out, he going a completely different route. Like that's like if Carlton Banks just popped up. Let's be Crips, Will. Niggas just go get put on in the East Side. Like, what the fuck you doing this for? That's the type of dumb shit that nigga on.
Yeah, it's also too, it's like shit. I know people too who was raised by their grandparents, and then maybe the actual parents just were spending money, was at work all the time. So when Christmas come, you got all this shit for Christmas, but it's no parenting. Like it's nothing being instilled directly from the mother and the father. Niggas get raised by their granny. So sometimes you'll see niggas grow up and they'll have the respect for their grandmother that you would usually have for your mother. You know what I mean? Well, really, the respect's supposed to be the same way. But when you got a nigga who mama and daddy ain't really hands-on raise them like that, sometimes they act like that because they and I done seen niggas throw that out there. Shit, I was at grandma's house. Shit, you can't tell me shit. It be like that sometimes. I done seen niggas, I grew up with niggas who was like that. You know what I mean? They'll throw that shit out there and I'll be like, damn, nigga, I don't want to take the homie name on this motherfucker, but I'll be like, damn, nigga, your mama buy you everything. But as I get older and I look back, I'm like, damn, well, I kind of understand now. She wasn't a hands-on parent with that nigga. His granny raised him, and mom's just was dropping shit off. So, not saying he was just out here just wilding out, disrespecting his mama, but when she would try to say something to this nigga, he'll go off sometime. And I'm like, shit, that comes from not hands-on parenting. Like, a nigga feel like his mama is his, shit, some of these niggas call their grandma mama and call their mama by their first name.
Yeah, nah. That's real. You know what I mean? That's real. But like I say, a lot of times, bro, especially in our community, bro, especially in our community coming from single parent households, a lot of us feel that way about our grandma, bro. A lot of us. You know what I mean? It don't really gotta be like your mama was gone all the time. It could simply be your mama just work. Your mama got 2 jobs maybe. And your grandma babysit you every day. When you walk home from school, you walk to your grandma's house. When your mama get off work, she pick you up. You feel me?
That was my upbringing. But
yeah, that was my upbringing too. You know what I mean?
My mama was still a hands-on parent though. I mean, I understood she had to work, but she was still a hands-on parent though. What I'm saying is like you do have some niggas, like I said, I grew up with niggas where they mama worked and then in their free time they wasn't with their kids. She might be at the club or at the card game, and grandma was really raising the baby. I know y'all heard that saying, you know how niggas say like shit, you know, niggas grandma raised them because their mama was, you know, was doing them. Mama might stop by, give you $100 and, you know, tell you, you know, share it with your friends at the ice cream truck, kiss you on the forehead and she out. You know what I mean? Because G-moms was watching all the kids. But, you know, like I say, I have that relationship. I still have that relationship with my granny, but I also had that relationship with my mama too. Some niggas can't say that they had that. Some niggas didn't really have a relationship with their parents. And, you know, spending money is cool. You a provider, but that don't mean that you're making a relationship with the child.
Now, yeah, no, I understand that because I feel like that was my situation. Like I stayed with my grandma for weeks at a time. You know what I mean? Like I said, my mama always had 2, 3 jobs. So growing up, I spent most of my time with my grandma. You know, and even when my mama get off work and come pick me up, it be so late that nigga, I go home and go to sleep. Like it don't be no, like it really don't be no really. So I get it, but I feel it's not like the nigga Pops is absent. Like he don't know who he is. Like he don't, right. And it's not like the boy don't understand the situation. You don't like nigga, if you 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, all right, my nigga, you feel what I'm saying? But think about it like this. I think me and Trey was having this conversation a while ago. What man be in the house raising their kids? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what field? You know what I mean? What field do a successful man be in the house all the time? If you a doctor, you at work all the time. Nigga, if you do construction, you at work. If you're a professional athlete, you at work all the time. If you're an entertainer, what field can you provide a certain type of life that you're going to take care of everybody, but you can still be at home raising the kids? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that should be
Go ahead.
I think you absolutely, you know, that opinion is absolutely right. But I think when it comes to the number amount, like obviously, like let's say I grew up spoiled. I ain't grow up the same kind of spoiled that little nigga grew up.
Yeah.
Because my parents wasn't rich. So, you know what I mean? I do think that makes a difference. Like the nigga grew up rich. They got maids, butlers, all kind of shit. Like they create a different kind of entitlement, bro. Like these kids.
That nigga Charleston White say he grew up with Picassos in the house.
Exactly. Nigga, we had the cheap ass painting from the ramen sale, nigga. You feel me? So like for me, and I'm pretty sure for y'all too, we come from an environment where we understood our mamas going to work and, you know, providing to make a way. This little brat, he suffers from having too much entitlement, but he ain't looking back at how hard his daddy and his mama worked to provide the life they provided for him. He just want to be how he want to be. And we wasn't far from the streets. So what he wants to be so bad, like we actually had to go outside and see this shit growing up. He's trying to be something that only he see his daddy rapping about on TV. Too much entitlement, bro. But yeah,
nah, that's facts.
I'll fuck my son up.
That nigga kept saying, "I stand on business. I stand on business." I said, "Man, what the fuck?"
He would have. Look, that was my son. He would have had to.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You feel that? Like I said, it's just a fucked up situation, man. As a parent, you know what I mean? That I don't think, like I said, to me, it's just like to me, you know, for a nigga like I say, maybe it's coming from a perspective of a nigga that been in jail, a nigga that been in jail a lot of his life, well, damn near all his adult life. It come like I feel like sometimes a nigga can feel like I'm missing out on life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm missing out on life. I'm missing out on things I can be doing because I missed a lot of life that I feel like, damn, I could be doing this, I could be doing that, but I'm here with my kids. And so I don't do a lot of shit because of my kids. So sometimes disrespect might take me, I might take disrespect a little harder than the next person, or I might when I don't feel appreciated, it might hit me more than it'll hit the next man because I feel like a part of me feel like, nigga, I should be out here having fun. You feel what I'm saying? Because I really, you know what I mean? Like I really been gone. I really missed a lot of my life. I should be out here doing X, Y, and Z, but I'm not. You feel what I'm saying? I'm out here, trying to figure it out every single day so I can take care of my kids. And y'all gonna say, what? You feel what I'm saying? So I kind of look at it from that standpoint. You know what I mean?
That's valid.
Go ahead, Trey.
I don't think it's possible to not look at it from that. I think that's how anybody that will be offended will have to take into account their personal situation. Not like that, but
yeah,
but that was the reason you were offended.
yeah.
I think like if it's when you provided for a child, period, I think you will be offended when they, just disrespecting you, like fuck you type shit. But what I think with their situation is because of cameras, we see that happening. What I'm saying is this little boy probably been acting like this. So I'm saying for me personally, let's say if my son started acting like that at 10 years old, and then one day he's 18, 19, and nobody know my son act like this, but I've been in the house with him, and I've got to get on his ass for getting at me like this. And we at the family reunion and he start acting like this. Everybody gonna be like, oh my God, and they gonna probably think I'm so hurt about it. Y'all don't know. I've been kicking this nigga ass since he was 10 for acting like this. I ain't hurt about it. I'm tired of this shit.
like, I gotta disagree because my daughter, right? I know my daughter throw temper tantrums. I know that. It's one thing she throw a temper tantrum at home. It's a completely different thing when you at the grocery store, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different situation. Like I say, some shit that you can put up with at home, like whatever, nigga. Like, say if you at the house, right? You at the house and you tell your son to do something, and they be like, dang. You be like, yeah, all right, nigga, say some shit like that, nigga, get on your ass again. Now, let's say you in front of your mamas, aunties, cousins, and you tell them, and they be like, damn, you might feel like you gotta whoop this nigga ass. Like, nigga, you just embarrassed me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think no matter what, bro, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the same shit. Like we were just talking with a nigga female. You might let your female get away with a little bit more if don't nobody know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, say if you find out your chick, she went on vacation in Europe and let, Oscar hit. You know what I'm saying? See that you take, baby, I fucked up. Would you might cry, would you? But you might forgive her, man. Don't nobody know. Whatever, would you? Now she hit the nigga down the block that you see every day that's telling everybody, you feel what I'm saying? You might not be able to forget that because it's always still in your face. You know what I'm saying? Shit that get did in private, bro, is a little easier to deal with. You feel me?
That's for sure, because nobody know.
Well, no, that's one way to see it. That's one way to see it. I can see that. With me, man, I said things that I get used to, they stop bothering me. So like if you've been doing this shit, it transferred from being
I think it's
hurt.
a situation before a motherfucker can surprise you. Like
that too. The element of surprise to how you
nigga be thinking like, okay, this nigga ain't never did this in public. Till that time he do this shit in public. Like this motherfucker.
That's the worst.
Is there a difference from being that hurt and I'm tired of this shit? Like, because I feel like they're two different things. Like there's something that somebody can do, and I'll be like, damn, feel like that, all I done did for you. And then there's some things that like when this is your regular activity, it kind of be like sick of
I
this
think
thing.
I think I'm tired is you just pass through the other. I'm tired is the last stage. The
Right.
other emotions is gonna come. You just pass through them faster at the I'm tired stage. You still feel whatever you felt before. It's just gonna be like this to the I'm tired. To like, nigga, we gotta get a solution now.
Yeah, no, because I'm tired can come after a lot of shit. Like I'm tired, it don't have to always come after I'm hurt. It can come after pain. Now I'm tired of niggas whooping my ass. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm tired just mean I'm ready for it to end. You know what I mean? I think a little more accurate question is there's a difference between being hurt and being embarrassed. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's the question. You know what I mean? Is there a difference between being hurt and being embarrassed? Now, of course, you know, there's a difference, but I think a part of embarrassment, well, I mean, it could be one and the same, bro, because like I say, a part of embarrassment is being hurt. Like, embarrassment is a bad surprise, right? That's basically what embarrassment is.
Definitely.
That's a good description.
You feel me? So obviously,
she threw you a party.
Trey.
Well, it has to be in front of people. Like it has to have spectators, right?
Yeah, that's
okay. That's another question. Can you be embarrassed by yourself?
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed for niggas shows. Like when a nigga walk up and I know he about to get turned down from trying to holler at a bitch, I'm like, man, I don't want to watch this, bro.
Yeah, I really like that's secondhand embarrassment. Like I really like I'm like that with movies, my nigga. I'll be like, man, what did I just see? Oh, I couldn't even watch it. I'm real bad on TV, right? But y'all seen when Skip Bayless and Richard Sherman got into it?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up too.
Man, when that nigga said, that nigga Richard Sherman said, Skip, I'm speaking from experience. You're speaking for what you know. He said, hey, Skip, stop raising your voice. I'm like, oh, shit. I couldn't even look. I'm like, oh, shit. I know Skip thinking like, here goes Shannon Sharp all over again, man.
But the worst part about that situation is, you know, they did this already. And then Richard Sherman, he comes back, and from what I'm hearing, Skip get him the job over there.
No, most definitely. That's Skip's show.
So to me, it's like, if I be like Doe, if I don't like the way Doe talk, and we stop doing content together, and you be like, hey man, look, I got this opportunity, but I want you to come. I have a choice because I know what kind of content you create. I know how you talk. If I go over there and I do this all over again, I'm gonna look like a goddamn fool to be having the same argument with you again. Nigga, yeah. I left for a reason. So to me, he looked like a fool. You went over there, the man got you a job over there. You know how he talk. At this point, he did it with Shannon. Anybody go over there and get a job with this man, you gotta kind of like play your position until you get your own shit cracking. He go over there and he blow it again. The nigga gonna be gone. He gonna be gone soon. Like, nigga, you didn't read the assignment, nigga? You went over there and let this nigga ruffle your feathers again.
Speak my mind.
Goofy. But
yeah, nah, on the real, nah, they motherfucking gizzle bumping. Well, yeah, Kevin House talking the shit, man. I'm about to say fucking no, because I think the dynamic with the nigga Richard Sherman and Skip. See, that's one thing about Skip, bro. Don't nobody in sports give black people more shots than Skip Bayless, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Skip Bayless arguably gave us the best sports personalities ever with Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp. You feel what I'm saying? It wouldn't be neither one of them niggas if it wasn't for Skip. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I think Skip boom, like going like double. We coming full circle. Go back to Donald Trump. Same thing I'm about to say about Skip. You can't. If a nigga is over 70 years old and he a little racist, so fucking what, my nigga? So what, bro? You feel what I'm saying? It's just natural, my nigga. It was how they was raised. It's how they talk to their friends. It's how they. If Skip is 70 years old, imagine how old his grandma is. You think you wasn't calling niggas niggas? You feel? Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I look at that shit like that, bro. Like they might not like you because you can't say Skip is a racist. I mean, if Skip is a racist, nigga, what is a racist? I'm gonna need it broken down to me. You feel what I'm saying?
His actions, his words might fail him, but his actions, to me, he's the real what they call it, the Negro. They call that the United Negro Nations, whatever that
shit is. That nigga Skip is the NAACP.
Yeah.
That ain't a thing, nigga. Somebody patenting that name.
Oh, hey, because on the real, because you got to think, and then too, I don't even, because he don't, to me, Skip don't say no racist shit. He just lets you know, this my shit, boy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he just lets you know, like, hey, nigga, you know, stay in your place. You feel what I'm saying?
Keep it real. I most of the shit that he say that they don't like, it be coming from athletes who don't want to be critiqued. And he be saying shit that be real shit, like the fans, the shit. He say the shit we thinking at home a lot of times. You know, but these athletes, they get offended because they don't want to be critiqued. And the first thing they run to is, well, you didn't play. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Nigga, how would you like if they stop reporting on you then? How would you like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See what next team give you a $5 million extension, nigga, if they ain't talking about you no more.
Yeah. Nah, that's facts. And then sports is the only thing. Sports is like the only business in the world where people look down on the consumer. Like they act like the consumer ain't got no say so. Like if you go to a restaurant and the food nasty and the chef come out like, nigga, you ain't a chef. Nigga, I don't got to be a chef to know that this is bullshit, bro. I paid my money, bro. I paid my money and I won't. It's the same thing with sports, bro. Like fans run this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Without the fans, you have no product. Without nobody watching you, you have no product. You feel me? And so these motherfuckers that's been watching you for 40, 50 years, you gonna tell them they don't know what they talking about? You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit don't even make sense. And sports is the only business that the fucking employees have that thought, you know, because and nothing else you do, bro. Like nothing else you do. Like nigga, if you see a painting, like man, I don't like that painting. Nigga, are you an artist? Nigga, I don't like it. You feel what I'm saying? Like yo, it matters what you think because your dollar makes this shit happen. You get what I'm saying? Sports is the only shit that's like. Sports is the only shit where a nigga be like, oh fuck with the fans thing. But how? If the fans don't, I'm not feeling this no more. Then what? You feel what I'm saying? That's what the sports the only motherfuckers that do that.
Yeah, LeBron don't give a fuck what they say. He put asses in seats, pause. But you know what I mean, he don't give a fuck what they say. You know what I mean? And that's how you supposed to go about it. You know, once you care about what they say about you, then you don't understand the business and how it works. You know, 50 said it best. You know, good publicity or bad publicity, they talking about you. You know what I mean? Right. Numbers is numbers. No matter how you get them, numbers is numbers. So when you have these dudes that just go off like that, man, go off the deep end, you know, Richard Sherman, bro, if you don't like being critiqued, you should have threw the football around in your backyard. What you go play football on national TV for? We're watching, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't want to be critiqued, you should have did it in privacy of your backyard with your brothers or something.
Yeah. Nah, that's facts.